He asked it like it was small talk. Are you enjoying the $3,000? For a moment, I thought I misheard him. Then I saw the faint smirk one people wear when they think they've caught you red-handed. Only I didn't know what it meant, so I answered calmly, "What money?" My mother's fork frowned halfway to her mouth. That's when everything began to unwind. We weren't rich growing up, but my parents were disciplined. Work hard, save smart, Dad would say. Dad handled the money, Mom had her ways. Clara was the golden child, sensitive one, the creative one code in our house, for she gets away with everything. I was the quiet one who never asked for much. Maybe that's why nobody noticed when I started to notice. It began a year earlier, when Dad mentioned the allowances. I didn't think much of it, until he said he'd been transferring money to my account every month, except I never saw a dime. $3,000 a month. For almost a year, I checked my accounts. Nothing, not a trace. I replayed conversations with Mom in my head. Her sudden, "Don't worry, honey, I'll manage your finances for now," the way she brushed off my questions. That's when the pattern became clear. The money wasn't vanishing. It was being redirected. I remember scrolling Clara's Instagram that night, photos from a Bali spa, a new phone, a designer bag. Every post read like a receipt. Every smile felt like a small private theft. I felt sick. I didn't shout. I didn't confront anyone. I went quiet. Silence is where revenge grows best. I started tracking Mom's transfers. I set up bank notifications silent, discreet. Each time she moved money, I knew where it went. I opened a new account in my name at a different bank and began saving my own earnings there. I collected screenshots, statements, and emails. I waited. When I learned Dad was preparing to retire, I knew the moment would come on family dinner, where he'd review his finances, where Mom liked to play the organized homemaker. I didn't tell a soul, not even when I intercepted a thank you email Mom sent to Claire, a blind copy myself. The dinner was perfect. Candlelight, roast beef, wine breathing at the table. Dad talked about savings, about pride. Then, like a match dropped into dry leaves, he turned to me. "So, son," he said, "are you enjoying the $3,000? I let the silence stretch. Then, calm as I could be, I leaned back and said, "Maybe you should ask Mom." I pulled out my phone, opened my email, and turned the screen toward him. Wire transfers, dates, amount, search, one signed under Mom's name and flowing to Clara. I didn't have to say another word. The evidence spoke louder than any accusation. Dad's face, watching 20 years of trust, crumble as a thing I'll never forget. Mom stammered something about helping Clara through a hard time. Clara tried to cry. It came out dry. Practiced. Dad stood and walked out of the room. When he returned an hour later, he handed Mom a folder, financial separation documents. Clara's luxury stopped overnight. No more spa days. No more new bags. She sold possessions just to cover rent. I didn't gloat. I watched quietly. A month later, Dad asked me to manage his finances. "I trust you truly this time," he said. "Mom still calls sometimes. He don't answer. Clara messaged last week. You didn't have to ruin everything." I didn't reply, because I didn't ruin anything. They did. I only showed the truth. Sometimes it's the sweetest kind of revenge. Not noise or spectacle, but the calm reveal of what was already there. The truth, finally, on the table.